This is FantasyEsque and welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. We're picking up in Castle Aphrodite with our new alchemist apprentice, Mirabella Covenrose, daughter to Lady Marigold from the previous generation. Marigold actually served in 2 generations. It's been a while since she died, and essentially the title of alchemist has been going through... Wait a second. Marigold Covenrose. Marigold Covenrose. Oh yeah, this is the granddaughter of Marigold Covenrose. I don't know what the hell I've been going on about. Apologies, but Marigold was just so boss that I just keep thinking she was alchemist for like eons and eons, but she wasn't actually. I think she was alchemist at the end of Generation 3, beginning of Generation 4, and then she died in the beginning of Generation 4. And then we had Zora take over, and then Marigold had twin daughters, Sapphire and Sakura. And so her twin daughters really were living in the shadow of their cousin Zora, and they never, came into the castle until quite late in the last generation. Actually, I don't even think Sakura came in. I think Sapphire, the older twin, was the lady who came into the castle, and one of them had this one here. One of them had Marigold. I'm thinking it's Sakura, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check in a second. My goodness, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm gonna have to check. But Marigold is Mirabella's grandmother. So, she's got some stuff in her bloodline, and she's got a lot to live up to. Her mother didn't really serve, or her aunt. We need to check. At this point, I'm gonna check. Actually, I can't check because we are not in her bloodline. I'm fairly sure, guys. I am fairly sure that she is Sakura's daughter. Yeah, I think she's Sakura's daughter. So her aunt Sapphire is the one who served at the castle at the end of Generation 4, and then she died. Mirabella's mother died, I'm pretty sure, at the Willow Creek Embassy, which is where all our female witches reside. And she, has been biding her time, waiting, and because she wasn't old enough, unfortunately for her, the coven chose Lady Angel Velaryon as the new alchemist. But Lady Angel is going to be making Mirabella her apprentice, or at least that's, I feel, what the Queen has decided. That is the way things are gonna work. Obviously, she has talked to the Queen about this, and the arrangement has been approved. But in previous generations, I think Angel, ever since coming in, I feel as though she's been very on top of things. Like, previous alchemists came and yeah, they were focused on potions, but that's pretty much it. They were focused on potions. Whereas I feel as though Angel has come in and then, the first potion she learned was plentiful needs, which is what the vampires require, right, for their existence and for everything to operate smoothly in the castle. That's what they need. So that was the first thing she went ahead and did. But then I feel she's been studying the way alchemists have served in the past and the practices that they have, how they communicate with each other, alchemists, how one prepares for the next generation. And she's almost trying to fix things that are lacking, or I feel like coming up with new methods of, improving the system. And this is one of those things that she's trying to do in order to improve the system. Because I think with Zora and the others, with like Marigold, we had a group where the younger girls that'd be cool to the castle, and then they would, all play around with the cauldron and stuff. But we didn't really have like an apprentice and a mentor situation one-on-one, which is what Angel wants to do. Mirabella is going to be her heir, not her daughter, but her heir. At some later point, hopefully, Lady Angel is going to have some daughters to succeed her, and they might end up being Mirabella's heir. We'll have to see. But right now, Mirabella is the only one who is at the Willow Creek Embassy, and should anything happen to Angel, she's going to assume the role. So I think Angel feels responsible for getting to know Mirabella and having a good relationship with her, actually one-on-one practicing magic with her, alchemy, all those kind of things, and making sure that she's magically powerful enough to assume the role when the time comes, and she's not as ill-prepared as I feel Angel is, or even Sakura was, Mirabella's aunt. So now that she's chatted a little bit, she's gonna, I think, give her a compliment, warm each other up a little bit, dismiss evil ways. That's interesting. She is going, I feel like instead of discussing favorite artist, maybe discuss favorite spellcaster or favorite alchemist. I feel like this is kind of her way of figuring out Mirabella's personality and how she's going to work with it going forward. Now, Mirabella's traits. We all know she's been evil from a very young age, but she is also a loner. So she is an evil sim that I feel doesn't necessarily announce her evil ways. She keeps it all on the inside. She keeps it locked up, and she's, planning, learning, conniving. And I feel like part of her coming in here, on Mirabella's end, is trying to figure out Lady Angel. Like, nobody in the Empire knows enough about Angel just yet. She's a bit of a mystery. So everyone's kind of curious, especially Mirabella. Like, who is this woman who has assumed the role that my bloodline has had for 2 generations? So she wants to know more about Angel, just like Angel wants to know about her. And I feel as though she has this kind of hunger for knowledge. She wants to know all the, you know, secrets of being a royal alchemist, the powerful potions and the spells you can learn. And I whether or not that's for the coven or for herself, I feel like she wants to know more about that. And this is kind of funny because we have Emmanuel as the evil vampire. Now we have the evil spellcaster who's hovering. You know, we were very, very excited for this generation when all the like female vampires, all the coven members were like super nice. But guys, we're like surrounded by evil sims. We're just completely surrounded by evil sims in almost every relationship. So who knows how things are gonna end up. Now Angel, I need to remind on her traits. See, look, she's good. She's good, ambitious, and she loves vampiric culture. So I honestly don't know how this apprenticeship is going to go. Is that going to be a place of friction for them? The fact that Angel is always trying to bring out the good in Mirabella, but Mirabella is always seeking out, you know, the evil ways. So that's gonna be very interesting to see how things work out between them. But I think Angel. Let's see. Angel needs potions. Angel's gonna have a potion. And then she is going, I think, to test Mirabella's magic. I think she's gonna test Mirabella's magic. They're gonna do a bit of a duel. And I think she's gonna try and make this a frequent thing if possible. Because we want Mirabella to be training well. And I feel like when we do these, like, instead of going to the magic realm, like bringing her to the castle and doing duels, when Lady Angel feels it's appropriate, is going to help Angel's magic, but it's also going to help Mirabella's magic. So that hopefully when, you know, she is at the time, at the age to assume the role, she's not going to be just a basic kind of alchemist. Hopefully she's going to have some powers to get through. Or at least, you know, she's going to be quite talented. Because that meter is going to keep going even if we're not practicing alchemy with her and those kind of things. And when she comes in, hopefully with a bunch of talent points, we can kind of make her very astute when it comes to alchemy and such. So okay, she's had a potion. Where did our apprentice go? We need to track her down. We need to track our apprentice down. Okay, she's downstairs. We're gonna go ahead, and they don't have to worry about the sun, so we don't need to be too concerned about, you know, them being able to duel outside or inside. That's okay. We're gonna duel for knowledge. So this is something I want them to frequently engage in. Come on. I would like them to duel for ingredients and knowledge and artifacts. I want them to do everything. Come on, let's try and duel. Can we duel? Yep, okay, she's gonna go on down. She's gonna duel. Now, the other thing we have going on while this is happening, our brood mother, Lady Ciri, is in her 3rd trimester, so she's gonna be having a baby in this episode, which I'm very, very excited about. I'm so excited. And there's a high chance we're gonna get multiples. High chance. So I'm excited because we do have the lot traits. We have both the vampiric, dark ley line, I think, and we have the other normal like fertility trait for the lot. So there's a high chance we're gonna get twins or triplets, which is gonna be very, very exciting. Okay, Angel, she's going on down. The vampires have kind of left them to it. They know the arrangement, and I think the queen's quite happy with it as well. I imagine Angel would have spoken to, I think, Saphira about it. Oh, come on, Mirabella, huh? Come on, Mirabella. I feel like Mirabella is being a little bit, like at this point, they're trying to almost establish the dominance in the relationship. And I feel like Mirabella's pushing her luck a little bit to see how far she can go with Angel before Angel gets frustrated. So, come on, come on. Yep, she's definitely taking her time and frustrating Angel. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think Angel would have spoken, because Yuki's not here right now. I think she would have spoken to Saphira as one of the queen's advisors, and it makes sense because, you know, the method of I guess teaching and learning they're having right now is the duels. So that goes under, I assume, you know, kind of like a almost championy stuff, attack and defense, those kind of things. So she would have probably spoken to Saphira about it, and Saphira would have gotten the queen's approval. I also feel as though it's very telling the fact that, you know, a lot of things that are happening right now, the ladies are going to either Yuki or Saphira to figure things out. And so is the queen. She's not necessarily making the decisions on her own. She is taking the counsel of her council, which makes sense, but I feel like it's less her taking their advice and making her own mind up. It's more like, what do I do? What do you think I should do? So she's kind of letting them run the show, but thankfully for her, Yuki and Saphira have enough respect for Aphrodite as their queen that they're, you know, doing right by her, but they're also, when necessary, protecting others in the coven whose interests they have in mind. Okay. Lady Angel. Can we duel with her? Now. Can we convince this one to duel? Let's see. Nope. You know what? Maybe we should go... I don't know what it is. I don't know what the heck it is that is causing them so many problems. Maybe sit there. Like, do they not have access to each other? Is there not enough space? I'm not entirely sure how much space you need. We could go into the training room, actually, and then do this. But I would... Huh. Okay, hold on a second, guys. We're gonna figure this out. Maybe we need to go here. Makes sense. I mean, like, with the vampiric duel, for example, we need that much space to do the duels. You can't do it in a little area like this, so maybe it's similar for the spellcaster duels. So we'll go up where we have more space and we'll try and get that done. Meanwhile, some of the vampires are dying from thirst, so let them come up and get their share of goodies. Let's drink. Let's get you to come up and drink. The queen, you know what? I'll just get the vampires to drink at the same time so I don't have to worry about everyone. Okay, there we go. These guys up here, maybe this is going to work a little bit better. So let's try engaging her in a duel. And there we go! That's what we needed! We needed to come up to the training room for space, and that entirely makes sense. I feel like that's another reason maybe she went to Saphira, because they need to use the training room, and you know, you can't have spellcasters throwing spells everywhere when the vampires are training. So there we go. She's going to be testing Mirabella's magic to see exactly what she's working with. And I imagine Mirabella would be strong because of her blood. Like, she's from an ancient... I'm not sure if it's an ancient bloodline, but she's, you know... She's got a few generations of the alchemist in her. Whereas Angel... It's kind of fresh blood, if you think about the court at least. But yeah, I think Angel... Look at her. She's doing much better than Mirabella. Totally makes sense. Because she is more skilled than Mirabella. And she's learnt a new spell. But there we go. She's going to put Mirabella through a few tests. Let's see. Ingredients. She's putting her through a few tests to see what exactly she's working with. And I feel like maybe it speaks a bit in The Sims magic, their personality, like whether they choose to attack or to evade and, you know, all of those kind of things. So that's exactly what Lady Angel is doing here. And oh, someone came for a show. I wonder if that was Galaxia. I don't know. I feel like someone came for a bit of a show. Who is trying to contact you? Sorry, Yuki, we cannot go to the embassy right now. We are busy. And hold on a second, what's going on here? What is going on here? Oh, I think Saphira drank a faulty potion and that didn't really help her too much. Ah well, look at Mirabella, she obviously learned something. She was like slinging spells at Angel. My goodness. Okay, there we go. She got an ingredient, and now she's going to do a final test, and it's going to be for artifacts. So there we go. Let's do one final duel. Yeah, Mirabella, I think, is feeling maybe a little bit cranky. But in all honesty, I don't think Mirabella would be upset by this kind of defeat. I feel like every time with her personality, if Mirabella gets defeated, she's gonna like rewind that in her mind and she's gonna replay it over and over again. She's gonna try and find out why she got defeated. She's gonna want to soak in and learn whatever technique it was that brought her to her knees so that she can, you know, hopefully master that and turn it against Lady Angel in the future. I think that's probably what Mirabella's thinking. I mean, look at her go. She's actually doing really well over here. She got defeated the first few times. And yep, I feel like Angel is still a lot better than her. But every time she's dueled with Angel, she's gotten like a little bit better. She's gone from just constantly being hit to getting one hit in and then getting a few hits in and a few defenses with Lady Angel before she's been taken out. So, look at that. Good on you, Mirabella. Good on you. But okay, I think that has been good for kind of like a first meeting. We're probably going to dismiss Mirabella and let her return to the, not the Willow Creek Embassy, the Glimmerbrook Embassy. And Lady Angel will keep in contact with her. And they've built a bit of a relationship from that instance. They're not friends yet entirely. And yeah, Mirabella is a little bit upset right now, but I think she's, you know, frustrated because she's still trying to figure out how she was defeated. I mean, obviously, it's going to take more training. They have tons and tons of, like, magic between them that's dividing them. Angel is way ahead of her in that regard. I reckon. Mirabella just aged up, so she's probably literally an apprentice, whereas Angel is approaching an adept rank. So obviously she's going to be better at magic than Mirabella, stronger than Mirabella. And oh my goodness, look at her. She's like sizzling with magic right now. She's probably close to being overloaded. My goodness, she's going to have to be careful. Ay, ay, ay. Angel, it's not fully charged, but it's over half. Okay. I think she's going to report to the Queen the successes of today, what happened, and then we might pick back a little bit later to kind of see what's going on with the Coven, what kind of things they're getting up to as Mirabella angrily marches away into the distance. Okay, it's a little bit later in the afternoon. We're going to start going through the whims for the vampires to see what's going on with everyone. We have Mirabella, who's gone back home. Now she's probably going to brood until the next meeting that she has with Angel, trying to figure out how Angel got through her defenses. But okay, we have Saphira, who wants to level up in the mischief skill. Okay, probably because there was like a youngster here. She also hates children, actually, so it makes sense. I was wondering why was Galaxia the one to go check up on Ciri to see if, you know, the pregnancy's going okay. And I get it now. I initially just thought, oh my goodness, what are these doing down here? I don't know. I initially thought it was because Saphira, you know, has already been dealing with Ciri and the whole Emmanuel situation. So maybe Galaxia also wants to kind of, you know, equalize her position in the sisterhood and do something for Ciri, care about Ciri, maybe concerning the baby. But actually makes sense now because the whole Emmanuel situation didn't have anything to do with kids, so Saphira didn't mind jumping in. Whereas when it comes to, you know, pregnancy and the baby itself, Saphira has no clue. And she is kind of like a fish out of water. She hates children. That's not something she can help with. Whereas Galaxia, you know, the kind, the nurturing priestess who's serene and tranquil, she's the one who's going to be doting on the fact that Ciri is close to her due date and about to have their niece. So, there we go. That makes so much sense. Okay, Saphira wants to probably steal candy from the baby, although I don't think you can do that. But she wants to level up her mischief skill. Galaxia wants to, rhapsodize about piano sonatas. Okay, so she wants to talk about musical stuff with someone. The queen wishes to, not right now, Queenie. We're not having children at this current point in time. Um, give me something else. Okay, here we go. Be friendly with Lady Saphira. Okay, she's wanting to speak to Lady Saphira about something else. That is fine. Lady Ciri is just ready to have this flippin' baby, which makes so much sense. And then Lady Angel wants to, well, we can't try for a baby. You're not old enough yet. But she wants to hug someone. And that's fine. I think that's a friendly thing. Yeah, we can get it. She wants some love and affection. She's the youngest right now, if you think about it. She's gonna be a bit older than them physically, but they're actually older than her in terms of years and age. But okay, let's go ahead and who's calling Ciri now? Emmanuel Savage. Yes, she is a good person to know, and Ciri's been getting close with Aphrodite, Queen Aphrodite as well. So that's kind of interesting that she's getting close to Queen Aphrodite. Very, very interesting. Let's open some profile. Yeah, she's getting close to her, probably because, in case anything happens, she's trying on her end as well to chum me up to the queen. If they're close, then hopefully the queen won't be nearly as harsh on her. If we check relationships, though... Yeah, Saphira and Yuki are still closest to the queen. Still closest. So they don't have to worry about, their position as council has been changed or anything like that. Okay, well, Saphira, who are you chatting with? You're chatting with these three ladies right now. Why don't you try and be mischievous with them? Let's be mischievous. She is going to give fake bad news. Why not? Why the heck not? Yuki, I apologize. We're currently occupied. And then with Galaxia... Actually, wrong person. Yeah, Galaxia. Let's see. Oh, has she leveled up? That's all she needed? Okay, well, excellent. Nice. Okay, well, Galaxia, she's chatting. Why don't you go ahead and rhapsodize about piano sonatas? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. There we go. Talk about music to your heart's content. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the last episode, Angel and Galaxia were the ones flirting. So, might be something going on between them. Now, another thing that I have already mentioned, but I'm pretty sure I let you guys know in the community tab, but in case you guys haven't checked that out, I'll quickly let you know now. I finally figured out what the heck is going on with our missing urns for the queens. I completely forgot I did this, but you lovelies in the comments reminded me that usually what I do is put the queen's urn in front of their portrait in the portrait hall. So Queen Sheba, Queen Narcissa, Queen Athena, all of their urns were in front of their portraits, and I just for some reason missed it completely. So I went back and I put Wisteria's urn in front of her portrait, and now that kind of lineup is complete and everyone's happy, and I know where all my queens are. They were just in a separate chamber. So there we go. Completely missed that. My bad. But I had it figured out in time. We got there eventually, even though it was pretty slow. Okay, Galaxia, we wrapped up with you. Aphrodite wanted to chat with Saphira, be friendly with her. Makes sense. Okay, I mean, she was training over here, so she probably wants some advice from the champion. Makes sense, makes sense. So, probably like about her training regime or something. because, you know, the queen has to keep fit as well. So there we go. She wants to keep in fit shape, of course. I don't feel as though Aphrodite has a lot to be worried by, because I feel like everyone else is kind of managing things for her. She's just being queen, but she's not doing anything particularly queenly, in my opinion. That's fine, though. It also makes sense that a cousin don't want her to be overworked, so they're trying to handle things before it, you know, escalates enough that the queen herself has to take action. So, okay, there we go. She managed to chat with Saphira. Ciri at this point just wants to have this baby. She's anxious to meet her newborn. And Angel, I don't know what Angel wanted to do, but she obviously did it. I don't know what she wanted to do here. She did something. Oh, she wanted to hug someone. Who did you hug? Maybe she didn't hug anyone at all. Well, she wants to level up in her dancing skill. I suppose I could just let her continue to dance for that to be a thing. Why not? She just wants to relax a little bit. You have a long way to go before you level up the dancing skill, honey. Long way to go. Is there anything immediate we can take care of? Let's see. Do something romantic. See, now that we can take care of. Now, Galaxia is still the sim she is the closest to in the household. So Galaxia is going to be the one that she makes a move on. Okay, let's go up, I think, and compliment her appearance. We're going to do that. She's going to, oh, Galaxia could come down. Or that, either or. Previously, they flirted in private. But right now, they're in public. How is this going to go in public? Is Galaxia going to reciprocate? Apparently she is, and now she's bloody too. Oh my, look at these two. Guys, we might just have a legitimate romance between our priestess, Lady Galaxia, and Lady Angel, our alchemist. How exciting is that going to be? I'd love to have a spellcast and a vampire romance because we haven't really had that. Look at Mirabella. Look at her. She already wants to, like, duel. And this is the second time she has sent a message to Angel inviting her to a duel. She's just raring to go. Honey, we will invite you back to the castle when we are ready to instruct you again. For now, I think you need to calm down. I think you need to just relax. Let things be for a second, okay? You need some rest. So does Lady Angel. Seriously, she needs rest. She has a life. And also, she's the royal flippin' alchemist. She has stuff to do, like potion making, okay? Well, since Angel is down here, let's get her to just eat something super quick. We'll give her some applesauce. Let's have some applesauce, and then maybe we can send her to do some potion making, perhaps. But I think for now, since Ciri really, she just wants to have this baby, I think we are going to pick up when Ciri is in labor and everyone's kind of ready for this baby to be born. Oh my goodness, the hour is finally upon us. We were just dancing out here with Ciri and getting, let's see, Saphira to be trained by Queen Aphrodite because it is the mentorship today. And then our broodmother went into labor. So as you can see, everyone is gathered around in the birth chambers. We have our queen over here. Angel was sleeping next door because her chambers are right there. And she was called out because of all the commotion. So she has joined everyone here as well. Ciri has changed into her sleepwear just for the sake of comfort. And then, of course, we have the priestess, who typically kind of serves as a midwife, I feel, and helps along with the whole birthing process. And then, of course, Saphira, who absolutely dislikes kids. But, you know, it's a baby sister over here that's about to have this kid. So she's going to be as supportive as possible. And I think right now Saphira is just glad that she never will have to go through this process herself. But her twin will one day. Her younger sister already is. And then, you know, the cousins, Aphrodite and Yuki, will also be going through it one day. But okay. let's not waste any time. I'm excited to meet this baby or babies, especially if it's going to be a girl or girls. I will say this, we have had twin girls before, we have never had triplet girls, so if that does happen, it will be a big deal. Let's go and do it. Oh, Ciri. Okay, here she goes, guys. Ciri is ready. She is going to have this baby. Here we go, Ciri. Here we go. Let's have a look, honey. What are we getting? What are we getting? Is it gonna be a girl? Our first ever girl? And it's a... It's a baby girl! Oh my goodness, we got a baby girl! Our first girl of this generation. And that means the broodmother has an heir. Which is a big deal because Rowan, the last broodmother, did not give us an heir. Look at that! Okay, okay. So this baby is going to be called Lagatha Dragon. And that name was suggested to me by Ashley Todd, so thank you so much for that. Lagatha. That is how it's spelt. And I love that name because I flippin' love the Vikings show. So Lagatha is like one of my favorite characters. So Lagatha Dragon, it is. I'm just gonna check the spelling one more time. Yep. Lagatha Dragon, it is. Twin girls? Did we just get twin girls like off the bat? Okay. So we have Lagatha Dragon. And I don't even know what to think. Okay. Lagatha Dragon, and this next baby is going to be called Meredith Dragon. So Meredith, I love that name as well because I love that character from Dragon Age. And this name was suggested to me by Rubus, so thank you so much for that. Lagatha Dragon, Meredith Dragon. Just twins. Okay, oh my goodness, guys, we got twin girls. Holy cow, we got twin girls off the bat. Ciri! Ciri! That was so good! That was actually so good. You know why? Because, I mean, Saphira is not going to be having any kids whatsoever, and Ciri just gave us twins. This is kind of cute, though, as well, because I feel like ever since Generation 3, with Zelda and Wisteria, we have always had twins in the Coven now. Like, we've had twin girls in the Coven happening in every generation. So, it's kind of cute. So, Wisteria and Zelda were the first twins. They were identical, though. And then Zelda had twins. So, that was Galaxia and Saphira. And now they're young, but they weren't identical. Their younger sister just had twin girls. And I guess we'll have to wait until they're toddlers before we find out whether or not they are identical. So, who knows? Are they going to be like their grandmothers, I suppose? Or are they going to be like their aunts, Saphira and Galaxia? Like they're going to be fraternal twins, not identical. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting! Little Lagatha and Meredith. Oh, it's so sweet. So obviously Lagatha is the broodmother in line, and then Meredith is our spare little vampire, it's a spare child. Oh my goodness. Okay, who's crying? Is Lagatha? Lagatha's crying. Okay, let's feed the baby. Balance the baby. This is just too cute. We started off on a bang, guys. Oh my goodness. But she is going to be... I mean, I'm also sad, though, because this means Ciri is going to move out of the castle now. She's going to be moving to the creature cradle with her twin daughters. But, aww... That was crazy. I expected twins and triplets. Like, I wasn't expecting a single baby. I was expecting twins and triplets. But at the same time, I'm used to having, you know, the twin boys or having triplet boys or having, like, multiples and then just one girl. So it's kind of crazy that we got twin girls, like, off the bat. Ciri, you did so good. You did so good. No doubt the queen is just absolutely delighted. This is a huge success. A huge success for the Coven. So, I think she's gonna want to... She's gonna want to cuddle both the babies. So the queen's gonna go ahead. She's gonna greet little Lagatha. No. There we go. There we go. She's gonna greet Lagatha, and then she's gonna greet Meredith. Oh, this is just adorable. Look at them. Everyone's so excited. Everyone is so excited. Okay, that's right. Just balance the baby, and then you can leave the baby be. And then maybe you can take a rest. You can take a rest, Ciri. The queen is going to cuddle little Meredith as well, and I feel like, the other sisters are going to want to see the babies as well. I think Galaxia is going to come and talk to the baby. I feel as though... Oh, okay. Nyanko is actually Ciri's father. So there we go. He was like fresh blood that we had in the coven. Not in the coven, but fresh blood we had. Okay, let's change the dirty diaper. I don't think the queen minds helping out with this as well. But Saphira, I feel, is just content to sit back here and watch the squalling babies. She's happy for Ciri, obviously, especially because it probably feels as though Ciri's just had her own daughter and also Saphira's daughter. The daughter that Saphira will never have because, by choice, she doesn't want to. So, yeah, she's gonna just enjoy the view from back here, but I don't think she wants to get up and close to the kids. Babies are not her thing whatsoever. Galaxia, though, doesn't mind at all. She doesn't mind. So she's had a look. Queen's gonna sit down so that Galaxia can have a look at Meredith, talk to Meredith a bit. And I think Angel would be quite fascinated by the babies as well. But I don't feel the alchemists have ever really, been too comfortable touching any of the precious baby girls that the vampires have. But she also, is having a bit of a romance with Galaxia, and they are friends, and she does feel comfortable around Galaxia. So I can see how when the others have sat down, Galaxia is the only one up there with Meredith, that Lady Angel would feel comfortable enough to go check out little baby Lagatha, and then maybe Meredith afterwards. Oh, look at this. Just look at this. Okay, well, she didn't get along with Meredith. She's gonna sit down now. Angel is going to talk to Meredith just a little bit. I think she's very fascinated by all of this. The babies look so precious. Oh my goodness. I hope, actually, Ciri has... The babies are going to be brunettes. They're going to have the light brown hair of their father, no doubt. But I'm curious as to... I mean, the parents' skin tone is kind of the same, so that won't be a mystery. It's going to be the eyes. And also the ears. So I think Emmanuel was the last male vampire left that had rounded ears. I'm not entirely sure if that's because he inherited it from the Devil's Oz or what, but he has the rounded ears. I'm wondering if his mother bred one of the Devil's Oz boys. But he's got rounded ears, the last one, and so we've been trying to breed that out, and now we'll have to see. Ciri has sharp ears, I'm pretty sure. Yuki actually has rounded ears, if I'm not mistaken. But it's going to be interesting to see if the babies have round ears or if they have sharp ears, and whether they have their mother's green eyes or whether they have their father's blue eyes. That will be very, very interesting to see. Yeah, anyways, guys, we're going to get Ciri moved out and the babies to the creature cradle. And then we're going to have Yuki moved back in. So we're going to have a proper setup for how the court's going to be from now on. And we'll have to see what happens next. Who is up for breeding next? Obviously, it's not going to be the champion. But okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.